Okay, welcome in. I'm going to continue this 32 and 32. This time I will be looking at the Los Angeles Kings. Now they have changed their logo back to like their late 80s or early 90s, which I think is absolutely fascinating. Nothing wrong with the logo that you see on the top left-hand corner of your screen, but there's just something about that vintage logo that is just mesmerizing, if you will say. So last year, or this past season I should say, LA finished with a record of 44, 27, and 11. They had 99 points on the season. They finished third in the Pacific Division, but unfortunately, for the third year in a row, they would meet the Edmonton Oilers, and as each playoff series has gone along, they've won one less game. So in 2022, it was the first time they played. They lost in 7 games. 2023, they lost in 6 games, and just this past playoff run, they lost in 5. So they really better hope they don't meet Edmonton for the 4th year in a row, because it could be a sweep if that is the case and if this trend continues. So as always, I'll be going through their roster, taking a look at who is still here, who might have left, and kind of go from there. So Carl Grundstrom is the first name on this list, and I'm just going to take a gander to see if he is still on their roster, and I don't see him, so I have a funny feeling he very well could have moved on and either been traded or signed elsewhere, as I'm pretty sure he would have been a UFA. Arthur Kaliev. Take a gander to see if he is on this list. Kaliev. He is, and he still has yet to re-sign, so he is, I'm pretty sure, a RFA, being 22, 23 years old. So as always, if you're an RFA, you'd have to sign with the team that you are currently employed by. Matt Roy, I'm pretty sure, was dealt away or has signed elsewhere, because he is definitely not on the list, and that's one name that definitely rings a bell. So I'm pretty sure Matt Roy is no longer a member of the Los Angeles Kings. Blake Lazotte's contract did expire as well, and I'm just going to scan through and see if I can find his name. And I can't, so he very well could have signed elsewhere unless he re-signed, but if he re-signed, he would have been on this list. So I'm pretty sure Blake Lizotte has also left Los Angeles. Anze Kopitar's contract did expire, but he did re-sign on a 2-year deal worth $7 million, so their captain's guaranteed to be there for at least 2 more seasons. Victor Arvidsson has signed with the Edmonton Oilers. Kind of ironic. I just finished talking about how they've been so dominant against the Kings, and now he has joined them. I guess it kind of goes with the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. Jordan Spence. He is on this list, and there's no update on his contract, so he very well could be an RFA as well. Trevor Lewis, I'm pretty sure he has re-signed on a 1-year deal with the Los Angeles Kings, so he should be coming back for 1 more year. Quinton Byfield. He is definitely there, but I don't see any new contracts beside his name, so he could also be an RFA. And Alex Lafayere's contract doesn't expire until next year, so I don't have to worry about looking at him. David Riddick. His contract, he only signed a 1-year deal, so his contract has expired, but there's no update as to where he signed. Because if he signed elsewhere, he wouldn't be on this list, so he very well could still be on the Los Angeles Kings roster, but there's no update as to what is going on. Phoenix Copley. His contract also expired this past season, so we'll see if he decides to re-sign or not. And Cam Talbot, I'm pretty sure, has signed with the Detroit Red Wings, if I'm not mistaken, because he's definitely not on that list, and I do recall seeing him being signed to another team, mainly because Darcy Kemper was also traded in the offseason, so you have Kemper as basically your number 1 goalie. Unless Copley re-signs, then I'm not 100% certain about that. Anyways, no point in rambling on. But yeah, that takes care of the Los Angeles Kings recap as this 32 and 32 series continues. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.